Hello YouTube, how's everyone doing? It's Professional here. Welcome to the first part of my playthrough of Broken Steel. So, we finished Yakuza Kiwami. We're gonna be doing Broken Steel, the Fallout 3 expansion pack. It's a storyline continues after the main story, and then we will, do Yakuza Kiwami 2. And this is not gonna be a long playthrough. Broken Steel is very short. It might be like 3 or 4 parts, at max. But anyways, as you guys might remember, almost 2 years ago, I did a playthrough of Fallout 3, and I told you guys that I would come back and revisit the game when Season 2 came out, and Season 2 of the Fallout TV show has come out. This is my favorite Fallout game, for people wondering. Fallout 3, I've always liked it. I know that might be unpopular with some people, because I know Vegas is generally the most popular one, but the reason I always like Fallout 3 the most is because Fallout 3, I just felt like had that dark, apocalyptic, really hopeless environment. Vegas is a little bit more cheerful, where Fallout 3 was, I think, more disturbing, and that's what I liked about it. I also liked that you could play after the ending in Fallout 3, where you couldn't in New Vegas. But anyways, as you guys might remember, when I turned on the Purifier, 2 years ago, I did an entire playthrough of Fallout 3, so if you want to see the whole playthrough of Fallout 3, I'll have it at the end of this video. It's a playlist, but anyways, let's continue where we left off here.
You again. I can't say I'm surprised. You and your ilk seem hell-bent on destroying everything our government has worked to achieve. There's nothing to stop me from killing you this time. Let's end this.
Give it up, Autumn, you've lost.
I beg to differ. The Enclave is at the height of its power. Once this facility is operational, the masses will flock to the Enclave for fresh water, protection, and a plan for the future.
This is my favorite one. You can say Raven Rock is gone, Eden checked out, you've got nothing left, but I like this one. Why are you doing this? Why give your allegiance to a machine?
I am sworn to protect the presidency. The chain of command must be upheld. I wouldn't expect you to understand.
Eden's not the president. He was never elected. Hell, he's not even human.
And your point?
My point is that your government isn't legitimate. You have no right to rule.
I see. And what of the chain of command? When the Enclave fell on the West Coast, Eden was next in line for leadership.
He's not human. He assumed control. It was never given to him. So that you can use this with intelligence checks. A lot of people don't know about this. This is, my favorite dialogue of Autumn.
Yes, you're right. I had not considered it from that viewpoint. But then, where does that leave me?
Just walk away. It's not too late.
And you? You would just let me leave? How can I be sure you won't just shoot me once I turn my back on you? I suppose it doesn't matter much now. Very well. I shall leave you to your fate.
I guess I shouldn't be surprised that you just let him walk away. It's amazing the world hasn't beaten that out of you. You just better hope it doesn't come back to bite you. Now let's get this place locked down.
Also, if you spare Autumn here, because Autumn is the last leader of the Enclave after Eden gets destroyed, you never see him again. This is it. There's a huge possibility that he might return in the future Fallout games or even in the Fallout TV show if they ever decide to bring the Enclave back, because technically he would be the last, leader left alive. Because technically the good ending is the good ending, is the canon ending. So it wouldn't be unheard of for the Lone Wanderer to have spared him. But about Autumn, and this is what people don't understand about Autumn is the least evil Enclave leader, like, out of all of them. Some people really hate him because the fact that he killed your dad, but while he might be ruthless at times, he is actually the least evil Enclave president, or the least evil Enclave leader. The reason for that is because all of the Enclave leaders, every single one of them, it's basically like a fascist organization where they think that they're superior to every single person in the Wasteland, and they want to basically genocide every single person that's not in the Enclave. If you are not in the Enclave, they basically think that you are contaminated by the Wasteland, they think you're contaminated by radiation, and they want to genocide you, kill you. That was Eden's plan with the FEV in the water. It was going to kill every single person that was not an Enclave member. Every single person, because every single person in the Wasteland has been touched by a little bit of radiation, so their DNA is not comparable to humans who have not been touched by radiation, and it would have killed every single person. Autumn is different. Autumn does not want to genocide every single person in the wasteland. He actually wants to open up the Enclave to wastelanders, and he wants the Enclave to be that savior to bring in the water to the wastelands. That's the difference between him and Eden, where Eden wanted to kill everybody, Autumn didn't want to do that. Now, you can make the argument that Autumn is definitely ruthless, he's bad, because to get his goals, he'll do anything to get his goals. Kill you, kill your father. Your father did not trust the Enclave, and for good reason. So he's a bit ruthless on how he goes about his goals, but he's not evil like Eden. And I think he's probably my favorite Enclave character, personally. Also, the other thing I'll say about Autumn is Autumn has a Louisiana accent, which I wish that they would explain that a little bit more in his backstory. But anyways, now we gotta turn off the purifier.
What's going on?
I've been monitoring the equipment remotely, and we have a serious problem. The facility has been damaged during the fighting. Some of it looks accidental, some of it may have been sabotage. There's pressure building up in the holding tank. It needs to be released now, or else the whole facility could explode. To release the pressure, you're going to have to turn the purifier on. Do you understand me? It has to be turned on now. If I'm reading this right, I'm afraid there are lethal levels of radiation inside the chamber. I'm sorry. I wish there was some other way, but there's just no time. It has to be done now, or the damage will be catastrophic.
Well, so much for celebrating. One of us is going to have to go in there and turn the damn thing on. And whoever does it isn't coming back out. Not exactly how I imagined going out, you know? So, what should we do? Draw straws?
The thing about this is you can tell Fox to turn on the purifier, and because he's a super mutant, he's immune to radiation, but it makes no sense because the game acts like you're a bad person for sending Fox in there, even though he's immune to radiation. I'll do it. I'll start the purifier.
You're going to have to be quick about it. If the radiation is bad enough, you won't have much time. I won't forget what you've done here. No one will. Thank you.
I think it's time for us to say goodbye, old buddy. Take care of yourself, okay?
I suppose this is... goodbye, friend.
Goodbye, Fox.
Well, friend.
Two, 1, 6. Enter.
And so it was that the lone wanderer ventured forth from Vault 101, intent on discovering the fate of a father who had once sacrificed the future of humanity for that of his only child. The capital wasteland proved a cruel, inhospitable place, but the lone wanderer refused to surrender to the vices that had claimed so many others. The values passed on from father to child, selflessness, compassion, honor, guided this noble soul through countless trials and triumphs. But it was not until the end of this long road that the lone wanderer learned the true meaning of that greatest of virtues, sacrifice. Stepping into the irradiated control chamber of Project Purity, the child followed the example of the father, sacrificing life itself for the greater good of mankind. Thankfully, When selected by the sinister president to be his instrument of annihilation, the Wanderer refused. Humanity, with all its flaws, was deemed worthy of preservation. The waters of life flowed at last, free and pure for any and all. The capital wasteland, at long last, was saved. So ends the story of the Lone Wanderer, who stepped through the great door of Vault 101 and into the annals of legend. But the tale of humanity will never come to a close, for the struggle of survival is a war without end. And war never changes.
And that's where the game originally ended. But with Broken Steel now, it continues right after this. It's like 2 weeks after this happened.
We've got people down here. You, check that equipment. The two of you.
The Enclave is retreating. We have a location isn't going to help at all. We have
I
enough.
mean, comatose. After all this, to be left in a state like that? Careful now, careful. Don't move too quickly. Everything's fine, you're safe. You're in the citadel. I was starting to think you might never wake up, despite assurances to the contrary. I've been coming down here every day to see both you and my daughter. It's good that at least one of you has recovered.
Where's Sarah? Is she okay?
Yes, she's fine. Oh, she will be. I appreciate your concern for her, but really don't worry. You've been through enough.
Well, what happened? How did I get here?
Please, relax. Everything is fine. You were brought back to the Citadel after some sort of energy spike in the purifier. You and Sarah were both knocked unconscious. Quite a bit has happened since then.
What about the purifier? Did it work?
Indeed it did. The tidal basin is full of fresh, clean water now. We've been working to see that it's distributed to as many people as possible across the wasteland. In fact, I'm hopeful that soon we won't be referring to the wasteland any longer. None of this would have been possible without the efforts of both you and your father. I doubt we shall ever be able to truly repay you.
Did we win? Did we beat the Enclave?
Yes, we most certainly did. Between your help in destroying their headquarters and their subsequent defeat at the Purifier, the Enclave was thrown into disarray. Liberty Prime has been assisting our forces in removing any remaining Enclave forces.
How long was I out?
Just about 2 weeks. Don't worry, we've been taking good care of you.
Wow, well, thanks for taking care of me. I'm out of here. No. Well, say this. So what happens now?
Well, that's really up to you, isn't it? The Brotherhood has a clear plan of action. The remnants of the Enclave must be swept away. The Pride has been working to this end ever since we took the Purifier back. The only remaining question is whether we can count on you to help us.
Is there any way I can help?
Indeed. We can use every able body available to us. To that end, I'm going to circumvent our standard recruitment procedures and declare you a Knight of the Brotherhood of Steel. Before you do anything else, please speak with Scribe Rothschild. I'm sure he'll be pleased to see you again. He can brief you on the details of the last few weeks, as well as where our efforts are focused now. I understand that you've been through quite an ordeal, but the sooner you can talk to him, the sooner we can put an end to all this.
Where is Sarah? Is she okay?
She's right here. Unresponsive, but stable. To see that you've recovered gives me hope.
I'd like to know more about the Brotherhood of Steel.
The Brotherhood is an old organization going back to the years just after the war. We are but a part of it. What would you like to know?
If you're just a part of the Brotherhood, where's the rest of it?
The Brotherhood began on the West Coast and exists there still. We were dispatched to this location many years ago. In truth, the Brotherhood of Steel has been struggling for years, both here and back home. Honor, truth, courage. These virtues seem to have little meaning in these troubled times, I'm afraid.
Why are you here in the Capital Wasteland?
Ah, no. That's the real question, isn't it? Our orders were, and are, to acquire any and all advanced technology. And we have, to the best of our abilities. But when I realized the extent of the super mutant threat, I felt it was my responsibility to aid the people in their struggle against them. Unfortunately, my superiors back west disagree with my assessment of the situation. They feel I've grown too attached to the local populace. And they're right. In any event, the Enclave's arrival changes everything.
About this, the Brotherhood of Steel, they're the remnants of the U.S. Army, and they basically believe in collecting all of this advanced technology, and that this cannot fall into the wrong hands because the world had been destroyed. But at the same time, they're extremely selfish. They don't help anyone outside of the Brotherhood of Steel. A lot of times they see people outside of the Brotherhood of Steel as inferior to them. Not as bad as the Enclave, where the Enclave will just murder everyone. The Brotherhood of Steel a lot of times does look down on people that are not members of the Brotherhood of Steel. And this is why Lion's Brotherhood of Steel is actually the best form of the Brotherhood of Steel in the entire series, because they actually cared about people, they wanted to help people. And if you're wondering what happened, Lions ends up dying of old age by the time of Fallout 4, and his daughter, the reason she doesn't end up taking over as Elder is because she died in combat. And then you had Maxon take over. Maxon's actually in this game, but he's a child, and Maxon, you know, becomes a complete scumbag. How long have you been here?
It's been over 20 years since we arrived, and we've been struggling to contain and eradicate the super mutants for nearly as long. With the arrival of the Enclave, I have a terrible feeling the super mutants are the least of our worries.
That's all I wanted to know.
So be it.
Elder Lions, we should talk about the super mutants.
Oh? Have you learned something?
The super mutants are coming from Vault 87. It's their breeding ground.
Vault 87? Where you found the Gek? We've never been able to penetrate the radiation surrounding that area. This information is invaluable. Well done.
Yeah, you can tell him about that. Anything more you can tell me about the super mutants?
My child, you seem to have learned more in the past week than I have in 20 years.
What else can you tell me about the fight against the Enclave?
As you know, I had my reservations about engaging the Enclave. They did not directly attack us, and I believed we had time. Time to be cautious. Their assault on the Purifier forced our hand. We had no choice but to engage them directly. And once that engagement was begun, we could do nothing but see it through to the end. If they had not considered us a threat before, they do now. So, we have spent the time since you and I last spoke, systematically locating and destroying every bastion of Enclave force we can. Liberty Prime has proven far more successful than any of us could have hoped for.
What's going on with the Purifier?
The Brotherhood has taken over control of the Purifier, and is managing distribution of the water to the people of the Wasteland. If you travel there, speak with Scribe Bigsley. He's heading up the on-site operation.
I have to go now.
Please be careful. I would hate to lose you again.
And this is Sarah. She's unconscious. Fox is here.
I had hoped you'd return. What now?
I wanted to talk to you about something.
Yes.
Let's get going. Come on, boy.
Welcome. What do you need?
Oh, it's the next one. Okay.
Welcome to the Citadel, friend of steel.
So if you're wondering what happens in this DLC, this DLC is focused primarily on taking out the remnants of the Enclave. If you're wondering what happened to the Enclave after Fallout 3, this DLC pretty much explains their downfall.
What do you need?
Hail. Well, it's good to see that you're on your feet again. I assume Lyons is immediately throwing you to the wolves? Has he told you what's been going on while you've been resting?
All I know is that you need my help again. I've learned a little bit, but was hoping you could tell me more.
Yes, I believe I can. Step over here for a moment, will you?
The Brotherhood is at your service.
I'll give you a brief history of what's happened over the last few weeks and what's...
And let me actually see. I think I have subtitles off. Yeah, general subtitles.
going on now. As you well know, this all began with the Enclave's occupation of Project Purity here. Thanks to you, their main headquarters here was utterly destroyed. They then suffered a second defeat at the Purifier. Based on a combination of intelligence and field reports, other Enclave locations throughout the wasteland were found. Cut off from their leadership, it was expected that their forces would be in complete disarray. This has not been the case. Based on data and tech gathered from these locations, we've determined that the Enclave forces are still maintaining remote communications. We isolated the transmissions and found their origin point, an old military installation in Rockland, to the southwest. Our advanced scouts have checked over the area, but no easy access to the facility was found. So we're making our own access point. Paladin Tristan is leading the team setting up forward base in an old car tunnel near the site. Once he's settled, Liberty Prime will be deployed. Prime's directive is to neutralize their defenses and create an entry point for the team. The team will move in, eliminate any opposition inside, and cut off their transmitter. Any relevant data should be brought back here. Now, did you have any other questions? If there's anything else you'd like to know, I'll tell you what I can. Otherwise, Paladin Tristan will be waiting. I'll alert him that you're on your way.
How is Liberty Prime holding up?
Performance is exceeding all our expectations. He's been especially effective against the Enclave's vertibirds, for which we previously had no counter. We're fine-tuning his programming as we go, but on the whole, I'm pleasantly surprised. It's as I always suspected. Prime's real issue was energy management. And when Dr. Lee helped us solve that problem, well, the rest was easy.
What's going on at the Purifier?
It was determined that the Brotherhood should directly oversee the Purifier, so as to prevent any mishaps. Scribe Bigsley was placed in charge of the operation and is directly overseeing our efforts.
I have to go now.
Don't hurry back.
Okay, going to the Rockland car tunnel. there's a few things that have changed in the world. And Broken Steel did not just add this main quest, it actually added a few new quests. I do remember a lot of them. When I was a kid, I played this game so much, so I remember literally almost all the details in this game. This is my most played Fallout game.
This water delivery business is a complex affair.
So you can see the purifier is up and running now. This is new.
Sure. Let me guess. First time on caravan duty? Yeah. So what?
You think we can handle it? Believe me, you guys aren't the only ones who know how to put down a raider.
Take it easy. I'm sure you'll be fine. Like all the other caravans.
Whatever.
All right, let's move it out.
So look, Rivet City has come and is doing trade with,
Come on, Suki. Gee up now.
Hey there.
They're doing, they are doing trade with, the Brotherhood. And how much caps do I have? Yep, okay, fix that. I'm running a plasma pistol? I'm actually surprised by that. Okay, done. This is all the stuff that I had 2 years ago, so... So now Purifier inside is changed.
Hey there. Look, I'm busy.
Where's Dr. Lee?
You haven't heard? I guess I shouldn't be surprised. She basically folded. After the purifier was started, she decided she'd had enough and headed up north. Said she was looking for the Commonwealth, like she'd ever make it on her own. Tell you what, you run into her, you tell her Daniel sends his regards.
What are you doing here? So, about this is, that's why Dr. Lee went up north. She was devastated by your father's death, and she ends up joining the Institute in Fallout 4.
What's it look like? I'm doing my work, same as I've always done. These Brotherhood scribes wouldn't know what to do with half the equipment here if their lives depended on it. I'm basically running this place from behind the scenes, no matter what Bigsley tells you.
Hey, good to see you. I heard you had a bit of a problem getting the purifier started. Sorry about that. We're looking into exactly what happened. Anyway, it's great to see you on your feet again. We wouldn't be here now without you.
Where's Dr. Lee?
Oh, well, after what happened to you when the purifier started, I think she just kind of had enough. It was really hard on her, you know? First losing your dad, and then the Enclave, and then the Brotherhood taking over here. It was really just too much for her. So I guess she packed up a few things and headed off north, towards the Commonwealth. Rumor has it there's a scientific community up there. I sure hope she finds what she's looking for.
So they knew what they were doing. They were setting up the story for Fallout 4 with this game. That's it. So they were ahead of this on this. The Scientific Communities Institute. What are you doing here?
Me? Well, I figured after all the work we already put into this place, we could help the Brotherhood keep things running smoothly. It's worked out pretty well so far, I think. They're not necessarily the friendliest bunch, but I've been doing what I can to get along with them. Catch you around.
Okay, yeah, the Brotherhood boss that's here, it's like a scribe that's running the place.
Hello.
If it's not one thing,
Just came back
it's
from the
another.
Citadel.
Well, gotta run.
And how was your visit? Did Lyons treat you to tea and biscuits?
He asked about that shipment again.
And what did you tell our illustrious leader?
I told him things were being taken care of, not to worry.
And how did he take that?
The same way he took it the last 10 times that he asked, and I dodged the question. Sir, permission to speak freely?
I don't have time for protocols and bullshit. Speak as freely as you like, just speak quickly.
I don't think he's going to stop asking.
I think he suspects something. The man should be focused on fighting the Enclave. Or has he forgotten about them? So what if a few shipments of water go missing? Damn.
Sir...
Don't worry. It's my ass that's on the line.
Yes, sir.
Hello.
I caught the boss napping at his desk again.
I was wondering when you... Gotta hand it to you, kid. That was a brave thing you did, risking your life to start the purifier. But, do you know? You've made my life a living hell. I'm guessing not. The hero of the wasteland probably has more important things to worry about, don't you?
I'm sorry, who are you? And a hearty hello to you too, jerk. I'm sorry, who are you?
Excuse me, I'm Bigsley, and I'm just a tad stressed out. Perhaps you saw that little line outside my door?
You're not the only one with problems. Sounds like you have your hands full.
Everyone was so excited about that purifier. Project Purity this and Project Purity that. But did anyone stop to ask, hey, what are we gonna do with all that clean water? Well, guess who gets to fill in that tiny detail? It'd be one thing if I had support, but that little war with the Enclave has depleted much of the Brotherhood's resources. And to top it off, I have to be mommy to a bunch of lab coats.
Is there anything I can do to lend a hand?
Really? Well, there's plenty of things I need help with. But most of it's pushing papers and knocking sense into giant eggheads. A task for any acolyte, really. I'm sure I could put your experience and talents to far better use.
How can I help?
Well, I've got Rivet City water caravans needing help with some unusually organized bandits. Need someone to go investigate what that's all about. And then there's Megaton. They want more Aqua Pura. I just sent a shipment to them. Need someone to go visit Megaton and see what their problem is.
So what's the deal with the Rivet City caravans?
Don't get me started about Rivet City. They feel entitled to everything. Always whining about how they're our scientists and all that crap. Like they did us a favor. Thought the security deal we'd worked out with them would be a win-win. And my hope was they'd completely take over the water caravan escorts by now. But I got Officer LePelletier bitching about an organized bandit syndicate. Guess they don't have the chops after all. I need you to go visit Officer LePelletier and lend a hand.
I'm not a fan of Rivet City risking my life. Good luck with all that. I'll see what assistance I can offer Rivet City security.
Great. Hopefully you can get them straightened out. We really can't do this without them.
You think maybe Megaton is trying to con you out of more water?
I don't know what to think. I got lions breathing down my neck about it, though. Apparently, Megaton's sending him nasty letters demanding a shipment. I just sent them a week's supply. A month's if they ration. Look, if you can straighten out Megaton so I get lions off my back, I'll make it worth your while.
I'll see what I can do about Megaton.
Really? Oh, that's great. I'm sorry I can't offer you any support in this. All our resources are tied up at the moment. Good luck. Oh, and of course I'll have a little something for your efforts if you're successful. Stay safe out there.
Seems like a lot of trouble giving it away. Why don't you just sell the water?
Many of us keep asking that same question. The Brotherhood isn't a postal service. We have important things to do, and we need caps and technology to do it. Lyons is on some kind of mission. Has he forgotten about the Enclave? That's our priority. But yeah, things are being done to offset the cost of Lyon's little pet purity project.
Karma, I know you've got something set up. Don't worry, I won't tell your superiors. So you guys have something set up on the side. 58%. I have some questions about the Project Purity operation.
Well, by all means. I'd love to answer some questions. I've got nothing better to do.
Where's Dr. Lee?
She apparently decided to pursue more interesting projects up north in the Commonwealth. The real reason? She couldn't handle us scribes improving upon her work. She's the kind of woman who needs to be in charge of everything. Good luck to her out there in the wasteland. It's a long walk to the Commonwealth. Can't say she'll be missed.
So, do you know why they call it Aqua Pura?
Because it's not irradiated? Really? You couldn't work that one out for yourself?
So how long do you think it'll take to purify the basin?
I don't think anyone really knows the answer to that. Seems to be going rather quickly, though.
Ever think about letting people bring in empty bottles to fill up?
I'm sure you can imagine the chaos if we just let anyone who wanted to wade into the basin and fill up a jug. Frankly, there just isn't the time or the resources to deal with that crowd control nightmare.
You know, even though this guy is a bit scummy, I kind of do agree with him here, is that if you let every single person come into the purifier to basically fill up the water, it would just be a nightmare. You'd have, you know, thousands of people just coming in at once. It would just be terrible. They need to bottle it, ration it, give it to settlements, but it's not just simply just giving it out. It's not that easy. Is it hard bottling all that water, or is it done by machines?
You take a bottle, you dunk it underwater, and glug, 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 it fills up. Amazing. But you're right, a machine would help, but all the scribes are busy reverse engineering Enclave gear. A machine that puts water in bottles just isn't on anyone's priority list at the moment.
I was going to ask you something, but I forgot what it was.
Yeah, well, when you remember what it was you were going to ask, take it up with one of the other scribes, okay? Thanks.
I hope I get reassigned soon.
Okay,
I'm not 100% sure it's safe to go in there. I think I might just not show up tomorrow. I mean, what's the worst that can happen? I get fired? So much to do, so much to
Cut it out!
and this place is not irradiated anymore. And those sensor modules, I'm pretty sure that there's somebody that's gonna trade for that. Okay. Consult with Officer Letier at Rivet City. Before we start doing the main quest, I want to take care of these other side quests. They are part of the Broken Steel storyline. Rivet City. Here we go. Haven't been here in, you know, some time now.
Look, I appreciate your helping with Zimmer, but I really just want to put all this behind me. So I'm going to pretend none of that happened. Now, is there something I can help you with, citizen?
So remember, he's a synth. He's a synth. He's not a person, a human. I heard you're on some sort of city council.
Bannon and Dr. Lee and I all meet on Monday mornings to talk about citywide issues. It's pretty informal. The council doesn't have much real power.
I'm on duty. Make it quick.
Oh, right here.
I'll never forget you. Thank you for your help. I hate to ask, but do you have any more water?
The Brotherhood of Steel is giving away Aqua Pura. Why don't you drink that?
Giving it away only to certain people. And those people aren't giving it to me. You saved my life.
Here, have this purified water.
I mean, you don't want anything for it? I don't have any caps or anything. I can just have it for free?
I insist, my friend. It's the least I can do to help.
Water. Oh, precious water. Thank you. You're a saint.
If you're here looking for water, I'm afraid I can't help you. All the water is at Project Purity. If you want a handout, head over to the Jefferson Memorial and ask for Scribe Bigsley. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm busy coordinating military operations.
That's why I'm here, actually. Bigsley sent me.
Oh, he did? Huh, I was beginning to think he forgot about us. Not sure how much you know. There's been an increase in attacks on the caravans. Seems organized, and not just the random raider or mutant encounter. I'm running out of resources, and I'm down to my greenest men. I want to get to the bottom of these coordinated attacks. The sooner, the better.
Hire me and your problems are as good as gone.
Good. My veterans are already out in the field. Or worse, never came back. I could use someone who knows what he's doing. I need you to escort a caravan from Project Purity to Canterbury Commons. If, or rather when, they get ambushed, I need you to figure out who's behind the attack.
Okay, hang on. You sound pretty certain this particular caravan will be attacked.
I'm pretty certain any caravan will be attacked. This particular caravan also happens to have my most junior men escorting it. They could really use someone with wasteland experience leading the team.
I don't know if I remember this quest. It's a bandit gang, if I remember, that attacks it. I think there might be a traitor. I remember the Megaton quest, but this one I don't remember that well. If we do get attacked, and I do find a ringleader, then what?
After protecting the caravan, track down the attacker's base of operations and put an end to it, once and for all.
I'm getting paid, right?
Do the job right and report back to me, and I'll make certain you get paid appropriately.
I'm afraid I'm going to need to get paid up front. Is that a plasma rifle you've got there? I could use that on the mission.
I suppose I don't really need it pushing papers around here, do I? All right. Consider it an advance on your payment. You'd better not disappoint.
All right, I'll protect the caravans and track down the attackers.
Great. I had a feeling you would. Officers Davis and Lauren should have just left Project Purity. If you hurry, you'll catch them. Their course hugs the river closely. If you head north, following the river from Project Purity, you should catch up to them. Please, hurry.
I have some questions about my mission.
What do you need to know?
That's all for now. What's Rivet City getting at helping the Brotherhood?
At first, it was a win-win. They paid us and shared their technology with us. The spoils of their war with the Enclave were particularly enticing. However, with all the recent attacks, the extra resources end up being used just protecting the caravans from being exterminated.
I still understand why the Brotherhood isn't just selling the water.
You'd think that'd be the smart thing, right? Then the caravan drivers could use the markup to simply pay for their own security. Wouldn't need us. Maybe it's an indirect marketing campaign for the Brotherhood. Considering the war with the Enclave, they might need new recruits.
True.
Whatever the case, as long as they keep paying us in caps and tech, we'll keep escorting the water.
I have to go now.
Yeah.
Okay. Water caravans, okay.
Yes?
What the hell's going on over there? Oh, it's super mutants. Aquapira, hangar key, water crate key. Huh. Got a lot of guns still here that I like. Yeah, the advanced radiation suit, I don't need this. Okay. And I have that perk where I get, I get all my, AP points back when I kill an enemy. Oh, crap. Damn, okay. Whoa. There's still more enemies? I'm playing on also very hard difficulty, and I have to watch out for my, my companions dying on me. Oh yeah, just so people see. Very hard. What the hell is Doc Hoff doing up here?
Looking for your fix?
No, I don't need a fix. Okay. That's... The super units have bound the captive for transportation. The ropes are digging into her wrist. She's obviously suffered from their abuse. Untie her.
Oh my god! I thought I was dead! You saved me! They dropped this stuff. Why don't you take it? It's all I have.
No, you'll need it more than I will.
Okay, if you say so. I can't thank you enough, stranger.
Flying congressional style, but I already have max speed skill, so it's not going to do anything. You do, I'm pretty sure you do move faster, actually, when you put your gun away. And there is no sprinting in the older Fallout games. What are they shooting at over here? Okay, it's dead. Okay, we're almost to that caravan. I'm pretty good at the hacking in these games. What do we got here? A Scope 44 Magnum. Interesting.
I'm here, at your back.
Oh, there's a survivor. Okay, if I keep going this way, I'll find the caravan. Looks like we got another situation here now. I should probably save my game in case my companions die. I do not want them to die on me. And I cannot level up anymore because I've hit max level. Missiles. Do they weigh anything? No, they don't. Okay, I could sell those. What happened here?
Yeah? They came out of nowhere. I need to get back to report to Le Pelletier. She'll want to know what happened. Thanks for the help.
They came out of nowhere. I need to get back to...
Well, they didn't take the Aqua Pura, that's for sure.
Report to Le Pelletier. She'll want to know...
Water caravan driver. Well, I'll take that, I'll definitely take that 109 caps you got on your body.
Yeah?
And, yeah. I could fix, Sydney's submachine gun, this bandit. This is one of the bandits. New meeting place. So, here we go.
Hi, I'm Split Jack. I'm recording this because I figure half you idiots can't read for shit. But you best don't lay this tape around just anywhere. If you're listening to this, it's because one of my boys thinks he can trust you. If he's wrong, you're dead. If he's right, then you're gonna be rich. Got us a plan, see? We hit the water mules with the Brotherhood busy fighting the Enclave. Soon they'll want to give up the whole delivery thing. Then, we offer our protection service. Dangerous. Wasteland's dangerous and all. We charge them steep. On top of it, we sell the water to whoever we want. If you want in, ride out with the next ambush. Stash the water when it's done, the regulars will show you where. And then get up to Grandma Sparkles. Grandma loves visitors and keeps her mouth shut. That, and she cooks a mean stew. So that's where we meet. Wilhelm's Wharf. It's on the river. Don't get lost. Oh, and memorize the passphrase. It's Mirelurk Stew. If you forget it, don't bother coming round. You'll get shot. No kidding.
Deal with Split Jack and his gang. Okay, where are these guys? William's Wharf over there. Okay.
We must walk slow and find you.
Duck and cover. Explosives already 100. Okay.
Get out of my face.
Lurks ain't got you yet, I see. You need some trading?
Another new recruit? Quit bothering me. Talk to the boss. Split Jack.
Get out of my face. Who the hell are you?
I'm here to send you and your gang into retirement. Got any last words?
Damn it. And I was just gonna have some stew that Grandma whipped up. Fine. Have it your way, asshole.
Watch out!
Oh!
Like Grandma's running away. I don't remember if Grandma's part of the part of it though. I don't remember that. Oops. Okay. And now Grandma's coming back.
You again.
Okay. Let's go tell them that the bandits have been taken care of. It's over.
Good to see you.
Well, did you take care of whoever's behind the attacks on the caravans?
A guy named Split Jack. Not to worry, he's dead now.
Really? Oh, that's excellent. Thank you. As soon as I have a moment, I'll make arrangements to see to your reward.
What do you mean you'll make arrangements?
Yes, well, I don't really have anything I can give you at the moment. I've simply, run out of resources. Only a quarter of my escorts have made it back. I fear the worst. I'll send word to Bigsley, the Brotherhood scribe running things over at Project Purity. I'm sure the Brotherhood can reward you for your efforts. Now, if you'll excuse me... I have nothing to give you. Go speak with Bigsley at Project Purity if you need a reward.
Yeah.
We should be mindful.
Hi.
Is there something else?
Officer Lepeltier said you'd be rewarding me.
Yes, I received a message from her. It's here somewhere. Well, no matter where it is, I know what it said. The Initiates just finished itemizing a requisition of confiscated Enclave gear. There were a few items that we didn't immediately send out. I suppose you're welcome to those. The Brotherhood thanks you for your efforts. Now, if you don't mind, I think I'll just take a brief nap here at my desk.
Gatling laser. Okay, guys, so I guess we will wrap this up here. Thank you, everybody, for watching. I hope that you guys enjoyed this part. If you did, drop a like. I'll show you the other Broken Steel quests on the next part. There's actually a few more a lot of people miss. But thank you guys for watching. I will see you guys on the next one. Take care, everyone. Have a wonderful day, guys.